720. What's South Carolina? What's that? 145. 720 is South Carolina. 25. 25. 45. Three, 4, 34, 340. 340, 720, 340. Have a good one, Tommy. Good morning. Come on in. 5 minutes in, ladies and gents. We got a cool, breezy day out here this morning. Shout out to MD. As it was written, whenever you have 209, sometimes you can reverse your numbers. It is the opposite side of your numbers. Shout out to MD. As it is written, as it was written, when it was written, how it was written, should it was written, you are a winner, and MD at 101. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to point a page out. Shout out to Princess Astoria. She's a Washington, D.C. native, right? Y'all be sure to go to her page, man. She's doing great things. I believe she have her own bar, her own hookah lounge and stuff like that. Y'all, if you just want to be in tune, into some wow, man, some rich DC culture, man. Just go ahead and go over to her page. She left in the comments, I'm confused. Are you giving up winning numbers? And sister, yes, I am. I am confused a little bit too. When you wake up and you just look at all the work you've done, and like I say, I'm confused too, sis. But yes, sometimes I do give up. Do bro say do? It's not do like Mountain Dew. Say do, bro. Stop, man. Like I do. You sound like you from B-More for real, bro. Are you from B-More? And I really do have family in B-More. I just got tired of seeing those white long t-shirts, man. I'm like, bro, this all y'all do out here, bro? But shout out to B-More, man. Do what you do. You do have some I forget her name, Felicia Person. We all know her as Snoop, if I'm pronouncing her name right. So man, look, man, be more. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Tank, Angela Reese, they keep showing up, right? So shout out to them out there. And yeah, and so y'all go to her page. I believe it's at the real Princess Astoria. At the real Princess Astoria, I believe it's 1681. And she asks, and I'm like, yeah. She said, I'm confused. Are you giving up winning numbers? And I was like, yeah. I mean, that's what we all do, sis. But don't nobody really. I don't know if people winning. I don't know if they just winning. They not saying nothing. I'm at the point now. Like I said, I'm kind of elevating, man, and I'm getting ready to shut down myself, to be honest, because you can't cloud your brain up. right? You can't cloud your brain up more than what it is, right? So I don't know what YouTube is doing. As you can see, you can't leave no comments. You can't leave no comments. YouTube, they just let us know that we are aware that it's a problem since June 30th to June through June the 7th. We are fixing it. But YouTube, do you know how many views that people are missing? Do you know how much money you are stopping people from making? We don't want to hear we're going to fix the problem. Are you going to fix what kind of money folks are missing? We don't care nothing about you going to fix the problem. You can tell us that we're going to grant you guys something. Like, who does that? We're aware we're going to fix the problem. Do you know how many views one might have missed from June the 30th to now to what is today? I don't even know. It's yesterday was 7/11 to the 12th. Somebody out here probably, I guess a certain amount of views, you get money. Somebody probably is just missing nearly 1,000 views, whatever the centimeters, whatever that is, $606. I don't know, but come on, YouTube. Come on, man. I mean, but long story short, man, short story long. Man, I'm getting tired at this point. And look, man, I'm talking about as far as the lottery stuff. Like I said, I found myself, studying lottery codes, and it's a headache. You won't never be able to determine what a state is doing with lottery codes. There are probably over 2,000 of them. Now, if you can do that, you're a genius. And I don't think nobody is Steve Urkel from Family Matters. But if you can do that, you are a genius. But this stuff, man, it gets tiresome. Um, you wake up, you want better for your folks who's riding with you. You get tired of hearing people saying, man, I mean, I wish I would have played, I could have hit. The stuff gets tiresome, man. You want to wake up and, you want somebody to put a smile on your face. You get tired of the same song. And, I'm becoming a little bit burnt out with it. Like I said, man, I know what numbers are doing. No, I'm not perfect with them, but I know if I get down to it, I can hit a number, and I know I will be pretty soon. It's been a minute. Normally, I like to play in West VA, and they've been kind of like tightening up on me, and I kind of overlook one. I think we had 1023 in West VA, and I kind of overlooked that number. I was looking at it, and I was second guessing myself, like I always do, but and two of y'all in here, can I just at least get two thumbs up while it's early before it hurt y'all? If two of y'all is in here, do you know how to just hit the screen two times? Thank you. I mean, I shouldn't have to ask for that. I shouldn't have to ask. Like, who are you? Can you leave something in the comments? Good morning. Good morning. Did you go to the concert yesterday? Did you like it? Did Usher or Chris Brown point their finger at you like Adele do? Do you feel special this morning, or are you just back to your normal self? Good morning. How was it in Northwest Stadium? Good morning. Is it back to reality this morning? Was the hype worth it? Was it worth going out there, getting your hair and your nails and stuff done? Outfits, was it worth it? You go to your gas tank, it's on E. You got to crawl to this Friday, maybe to Tuesday. You got to get a payday loan. I mean, is it worth? I mean, well, they had already paid for their tickets, bro. You act like they just got the ticket. But what I'm just saying, is it worth it though? We got to wake up, man. Come on, y'all. We got to wake up, man. It's okay to have fun, but the hype is just really, it's too much going on in the world, man. For an individual to get all fanned out about some celebrities that's just going to hop on, go upstairs, go to the helipad, and they gone on to the next state, and hear other people hooping and hollering. It's becoming nonsense, man. Concerts, iPhones in September. Rumors have it that it's going to be a flip iPhone. You need to hurry up and try to get it. Pre-order it in August. You see all the stress they put on us folks, man, us colored folks, man, the average person, man, they're not worrying about this type of stuff, man. They're not worrying about this. But it's only us. It's only us, man. And I just, to me, man, many might say, bro, you just don't know the electricity. I done been to concerts. I done been to shows. I mean, I started, I got my stuff in when I was young. And you look at life, man, and you go through so much, and this stuff is just like a regular day in the office, man. This hyped up stuff. Just yesterday when I was on a live, I was just talking about, how I sold a machine, and I was walking because I was just walking. It was fairly in the afternoon, and I was like, damn, bro, you getting sleepy, man. You done everything you could do today. You done a good deed. You fed folks. You didn't have no money to pass out. You didn't do that too much today. My sister said, hey, did you play your numbers already? And I was like, I'm trying to. And, I didn't go into those details. I was like, what's up? She was like, somebody told me to play 10-10. And I was like, man, that's a good number to be playing. And this was yesterday. I said, somebody know what they're talking about. I said, who told? She's like, my friend. I said, yeah, you got to play it. And when I was walking, my folks reached back out to me. He said, hey, bro, we back out of lockdown, man. And it's been going on, man, for like the past 4 months. That's why I always, make sure I tell individuals, if you're on this page and you haven't heard from your loved one, they just going through a lot with gang rivals and a lot of weird stuff, man. And I was just saying, bro, I was just talking about you, man. And he was like, yeah. Not gonna go too far in details because that's what social media is really not about. Especially when the individual is trying to make it back, right? The more you drop people names. If you even dropping people names, I try not to. I come up in that era. If you wasn't there, if you don't know of whom somebody is talking about, you just don't know. Good morning, my buddy. Good morning. How you doing today? Hey, how you doing? Good morning. How you doing? Getting big. Good morning. Hey. Okay. All right. What that mean? What just time? Hey. How you doing? I'm your friend. Come on. You know me. I'm your friend. All right. I let her do her thing. How you doing today? Good. Good. So you know, when you come from that era, you know, if a person wasn't there, like I said, that's the era of no phones, no social media. You had to be there. And I was like, bro, I was just talking about you, man. And I was talking about a guy who we used to all be around, on a higher criteria. And I was like, man, it was kind of weird that this individual was amongst all of us, guys who let's see, so just say if you from a different country and you amongst a room, you in a room with a bunch of guys who, I mean, you do speak the language, you can understand what they're saying, but you just so laid back, right? And he was like, bro, man, I was just thinking about the old times, man. And he was just running a little few things down to me. And I was like, man, it's funny, you said that. I said, because I just was going down memory lane. And he shot me a few things, right? And I'm never here to bring somebody's name down. I gets nothing out of that. That's what social media do, man. I don't know if you get strikes for it or if you just badger somebody's name, whatever the case it might be with them. I don't think you get nothing out of that. Here in the nation's capital, you got to be careful, with stuff like that. Just because you feel like a person not around no more, man, you got to keep in mind, folks have family members out here. Folks do see the internet. Folks' money is still long. Even if a person's not even here no more, right? That individual foundation is probably still worth a little more than you and I, right? If it sound right. So, with social media, man, because a lot of us, we tend to get on social media and bash people and just say a lot of things for clicks. Many might say, I don't want to talk about this, but if you don't want to talk about it, why start? But we was just talking, man, and he was like, during that era, man, it was kind of like a bigger case than one might have thought it would have been. It's still a quiet situation. Like I said, if you wouldn't know, you wouldn't know. And he was just saying, man, our case was, pretty much bigger than the one that everybody proclaimed that was bigger, the biggest in DC. And then, he was like, I'm not gonna go on too much, man, over the horn, but I say I could dig what you're talking about, bro. You can't forget, I was with you all the time, and if my experience of being with you and seeing the way you was moving, I don't think it's no argument about when it comes to cases and the biggest. I mean, I know what I know, right? I know what I know, and we was just talking, and I was like, the crazy part, because where we go, we're gonna go with it right here. Um, he said, bro, you said a mouthful. I'm just give you just a little bit, man, and you could just, if you see that BOGOTA, so you pretty much know where I'm going, right? And I was like, man, as a teenager, I finally, I realized what this game would do to you. You should know, you should too, what this game would do to you. Been in this game since '92. Look at all the bullshit I've been through. You bigger, you said that bigger in '92. Okay, so, and I'm kind of going out of context a little bit with this. I just need somebody to jump in here who want to talk about lottery, because you hear the stories on social media if it do come to your phone, and you say, well, I just I want to listen and get some insight. And you hearing about prices, right? You hearing about prices that might have been exaggerated just a little bit. Because me, man, in 2026, I'm into who have an app that's going to help us get on social media and not get flagged. I'm not really into that worldly urban life, man. That stuff played out. I mean, anybody can get stuck on stupid and keep talking about it, man. I mean, the past is the past, man. People running up bags off of social media, off of apps, off of doing hair. And even to the ladies, I'm sure you're seeing it on social media. It's a sister, man. She makes six figures just for creeps like somebody else. I remember when I was on TikTok, some tractor trailer guy, driving rigs. That's money too. People say you need to go get your CDL. Like that's a bad thing. CDL drivers, give or take, start off Pepsi 75,000. Some average individual probably never seen a day in their life cash money. So what is this thing about go get your CDL? Why not go get your CDL? It's money. And she would get up on social media on TikTok and just show her feet. And she said it just drives people crazy. And then she went so hard with it, she took her socks off. Matter of fact, she was in a dump truck. Took her socks off, took her fingers, rubbed in between the crack of her feet, her toes, and smelt them, and still showed them. I'm looking at the views. This probably had over 7,000 views right then. So it's more ways now to make money, but I'm gonna go somewhere. Um, I'm gonna take y'all somewhere. It's probably sound weird. Many of y'all might don't catch up. A situation went on many, 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 many years ago, and say if you can go to the store and, or if you could even, you know where some gas at, some real gasoline, gas, like back when gas was $1.39, right? You getting it straight from somebody from over Iran. So long story short, guys, when you're dealing with like cartels and stuff like that, you know, over there they have fields. Of course, y'all do know, or some of y'all probably just be used, was probably just used to middleman. And by the time you get your hand on something, they done hit it probably 5 times and they laughing at you, going to the car lot somewhere laughing because y'all don't know no better. That stuff is seeds, right? So if you can run into somebody, and back then, like I said, I want to be careful. Let's just say something happened, right? And somebody got caught up with it. Before this situation went on, a concert ticket probably was going for maybe 10 bands, right? If you can catch me. After the situation happened, nobody got hurt. Somebody got injured just a little bit. The tickets went all the way down to 5 bands, if you can get me. So when I used to hear like conversations on like, you know, how much concert tickets go for, some people saying we can get in for 20, we can get in for 30. I was like, what the? So I was like, so can you imagine per concert? You mean to tell me, and I'm talking about on somebody else's behalf, if they like you, now I'll let you in for probably 15 slim. You can get in, you and your people. We done gross 10 off you. If we ain't know you, we can hit you for 30. If you want, say, well, man, well, we gonna hit you up. We're gonna go 1 for 1 on you. Anybody know what that mean? We'll go eat us some dinner, and we gonna, you know, this we're gonna turn this one into probably 3. And all right, no problem. Give us a dub. So you hear these stories and you're like, oh shit, this sounds a little accurate, but you can't be on the outside or never been around nobody when somebody is having conversations like this to try to dispute anything. You can't dispute if somebody was actually there and saw things for themselves. You can't dispute what somebody is telling you. Whether you saying, man, it's social media, yeah, I mean, you bluffing, man. If you never was around nobody on that type of criteria, you wouldn't know. You can't dispute that. You can't dispute that. You can't dispute that at all. If you was around, you probably say, well, I don't know, man. They, you know, some of them, I mean, they might be right. But if you telling me you partying with somebody who look like me or you, and you, nah, bro, you ain't, bro, stop, bro. Nah, stop. That's definitely not it, what you saying. But anyway, I know I probably lost somebody. I mean, put your thing caps on. Shout out to MD at 110, guys. If you're trying to win, man, hit the cash app, man, because I'm waiting on Blues owner to send me, some some stickers and some badges, man. I'm getting ready to get down, man. Me and Infamous talked yesterday, and we already had some numbers established way before seeing, like, what came out in what state. The way he have his board set up is dynamite, right? And I mean, we already had some numbers that's getting ready to surface, man. And if you trying to win, man, I'm just saying, put something in your hand, man. You know what the Cash App is. I had my number on the bio. I took it down. If you didn't get it, too bad for you. On this day, man, July the 12th, I'ma just say I'm bigger than. If you had your shot with me, I know South Carolina, and matter of fact, I have you down South Carolina because I know South Carolina has some numbers that I did put up there, and one of them is 319 and 1025. It haven't came yet. I can't force a number to come. If I could, we'll all be rich. But man, other than that, man, I'm not going through YouTube no more. Forget about the membership stuff, man. You can cancel it if you want to. You can cancel it. You got to come on straight on through me, man. At this point, you got to come straight through me, man. Because like I told y'all, I can remix my shorts and still make money. I don't have to get up here. I don't have to. I can remix my shorts and still make money. I can show you how I can do it right now. I can remix my shorts. I can view my channel. I can go to my shorts and I can go to the latest. And if you're talking about a car, Uncle got the latest. Uncle, who got the latest, bro? Uncle, if you're talking about a car, Uncle Sterling got the latest? Oh, Uncle Sterling got the latest. Was it? Uncle Sterling got the latest. I can remix all of these shorts. I have shorts for days. All I have to do is hit it and remix it. I mean, it's the same money. I'm putting my videos right back out in the algorithm. I don't have to get up here, man. You're talking, you are hearing me live today versus me sending a video out just like this one, right? Y'all don't know what Saturday. This is old. This is old. So say if 541 came out or 124, y'all jumping up on the 16th of July. But this video is like 4 years old. All I have to do is remix the video. All I have to do is remix it. I don't have to jump up here, man. So if you trying to win, damn, what's this? July 3, 480. Oh my goodness, damn it. See what I'm saying? So I'll go right and remix this. Maybe somebody will point it out and say, well, Third Eye, we want to give somebody an opportunity. Y'all know how those evil witches do. And I could smell it from a mile away. 486 came out, didn't it? Yesterday in DC. This is old. And I could just remix it, which what I'm going to do. I don't have to get up here, guys. I get up here to talk to the beautiful souls, to joke around. I do not have to get up here. If I decide to, I don't have to get up here no more. Well, why are you doing it? You must be hungry. No, I'm not hungry. No, I'm not hungry. You're always going to get a warning. How Trump say, the calm before the storm. I've been letting y'all know for a while now, man. And I'm getting ready to just shut down because I'm getting tired. And it took Sister Princess Astoria to say, I'm confused. Are you giving up winning numbers? I know she's like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, who does this? Who does this, man? You're giving up winning numbers. You're not hitting. And then when the number come out, this what y'all do. Y'all, some of y'all lottery gurus, I told you, look, y'all. What does your pocket say, though? You giving up winning numbers, still going in the refrigerator eating boiled eggs, right? It's still protein, though. You still dipping your little seasoned salt on it. Like, bro, it's not fitting, bro. It's not fitting. And some of y'all going to take it to the heart because I always say treat a person how you would want to be treated. Somebody hit a number. I mean, I don't know what they're hitting it for, man. Times are hard. Times are hard. Now, and trust me, I know. But won't even say, bro, you good? Won't say nothing. We love the hearts. We love the, oh, I thank you, but that doesn't make the world go around, man. That doesn't make the world go around. And before I keep jumping up here doing this every day, I'll just shut this stuff down. I'll just shut it down. I'm not missing nothing. I'm going to get paid 100. What am I looking for the 21st? $118, guys. That can't even buy me a decent shirt. Can't even buy me a nice bottle of cologne. I'm not missing nothing. Only thing that I am missing is somebody might want to hear something good, right? That's the only thing. That's the only thing. I've been playing numbers probably since I was what I want to do. I want to say 12, 13 years old, man. I've been playing numbers. I am now, I don't even know. Here you go again, bro. You still don't know how old you are, bro. I am now 49, I think. Damn, bro, you don't know? So come on. And this stuff get tiresome. And it took Sister Princess of Storage. She left it in the comments because I've been told her a while ago. I said, sis, man, let me know, she was in the store, one of the stores everybody go to. And, in DC, it's on the southeast side, kind of like, you almost, what's the name of the store? Pure or something like that. I forget the store. Everybody go. I think the liquor is cheaper, but if you ask me, Kennedy Street, can't nobody beat them. Can't nobody beat Rhode Island Avenue. I think they can, though, because I think they like a liquor depot. But whenever you can get you 2 bottles of Rosé Moet for just a clean $100, man, you good. And then you could just switch it up, but Kennedy, man, I'm talking about. If I'm not mistaken, they was doing a Demi 750 liter, which is 2 bottles. I think they was doing it for the low then. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I even told her, let me know, sis. I gave her a number. Man, put this in. Put this in. And I mean, it took her to say it like, bro, that's kind of like crazy though. Like she said, I'm confused. So are you like really giving up winning numbers? Yeah. It's not every day. Sometimes they don't come out, but I mean, it's not like life though. Only thing is guaranteed, you get your ass up and go to work every day. If you go to work, you're gonna get paid. That's pretty much guaranteed. Guaranteed, you're gonna pass away one day. Maybe you want to live to 115 or something, but you're going. Guaranteed, baby will be born. All this other stuff, lottery, it's not guaranteed, but while I'm doing it, yeah. I did tell MD to play 101. There it is. And this was just a few days ago. But people, they get quiet on you. I never seen nothing like this a day in my life. Who want to keep doing this? And it be your own people. Your own people will do this, man. They'll sit on your live, win money, keep the mouth closed, and won't say nothing. And then when everything get dry, can you do my state? Man, come on, man. So I don't know, guys, like I said, because I'm really not a people person. And even when you turn on your phone and you just see feeds, I get tired of it. So I think I'm counting down. This not no cry for help. And maybe I'll better somebody else in their lottery area, because once you bounce, it's on to the next. It's probably, well, who's the hottest thing smoking again? Who's the next one? I mean, maybe I help somebody out. maybe I help somebody out. And I always want to say, man, to one individual, and don't take it to heart. Maybe it's two. I want to say shout out to Silver Lee, because when I tell you she's a blessing, man, and it's not like she know what I be doing. I could just had sent somebody some money, and here she come. Here's something for you, man. I appreciate it. $30, $40. Lex, man, Lex, just cool. Day one. Here's something for you, and don't take it to heart because I don't call your name. You know, this is not one of those bash me type moments, but I appreciate people like that, man. I do. Infamous. He was willing to send me something to my cash app. I was like, nah, bro, you cool. I mean, you've been with me on live. Yeah, I'm not going to take no money from you, because he was just like, well, what's your cash app? I'm like, nah, I mean, you're here with me now. You can go ahead and get what you got to get up out of me now. And then if you say, well, I like you, man, I can try you. But nah, I don't do that. But guys, we got to step it up just a little bit, man. And I ain't taking no shots. You could feel how you want to feel. I'm bigger than $10. I know I might be joking. Can you please look, man? I'd rather for you to not send me nothing if you're gonna send me $10, man. And that's real talk. I'm not taking no shots at nobody, but there's nothing that I can do with $10. Believe it, in the account. To be honest, it's an insult, right? To be honest, what am I gonna go to 7-Eleven, buy two Celsius drinks, two for four, buy some sugar-free gum, and get a rest to the well, you can't get that to the guy outside who's begging for money because he don't have a cash out. What am I gonna do with $10? I see you later, friend. I see you later. I see you later. It's me. It's me. It's me.
Get closer.
It's me. No, how mommy? Mommy okay? All right. Uh-huh. I mean, I can't do nothing with it, man. I'm sorry. I send people 25s and $30 just because we play little games online, right? Hey, this is for you. Send people money for their birthday, if I can remember. But come on, man, $10, man. I'd rather for you to keep that. I'd rather for you to keep it. And good morning to you, Infamous. Here we go. Wow, I'm looking. Okay. Oh, Infamous, I saw something too. Y'all have a hot hand down there in Indiana, because we was talking yesterday, and I'm sure because I got to get ready to go, guys. It's time for me to take a walk. Look at the time that I'm giving y'all. I'm seeing all the dogs. I'm speaking to all my friends, the animals. They don't know who I am no more. Like, we don't know you, man. Like, look at the time. We do know they hit y'all with something heavy. Infamous, give me a second. 357. We was talking about 357 brings 802. So y'all already had the 802, but this is not the read I like. The 564 is up here. But if we kept, because we're on Monday morning quarterback, I cannot stand that. But these were your numbers in Indiana. Shout out to them. If we lined up at 357, we can keep this. We can keep it for 7 to maybe 7 days, how they instructs us to do. So 357, you had 802 already. The 546 is there, but it got to be up here somewhere. I think the look is up here. This is what I be talking about. Here's the look. This is the look that I like. If that sounds good to anybody. This is the look that I like. 357 Indiana. I think it was on the 6. There's your 802. And right towards the 802, there's your 654. So, Indiana, you have a hot hand down there in your state. But shout out to Memphis. I mean, infamous. I called you. Well, it's the same thing, Memphis. Would you rather for me to just say the whole thing? Infamous, myth. You know, infamous. Say, bro, don't give me that slang stuff with my name. My name is infamous. I do get you. But yeah, I'm looking at your text right now. Wow. So y'all had 31, 32 already. Yeah, but it's a number that I think everybody should be watching. I did a lot of studying yesterday after we left, man. And I'm trying to tell you, you have a gem. I'm sorry, did you say your name was Gem or Gem? What movie is that, ladies and gentlemen? Dougie, you had you a nice girl, Dougie. Did you say your name was Gem or Gem? She pronounced it so good. So which Gem was it? What was my man name? I know we had Dougie. How do you know Dougie? Dougie, you out here buying women. You didn't even buy him a gift from Tiffany's. That's what she said. At least a gift, at least a bracelet from Tiffany's, I would have thought. What was my man name from the town? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, bro. Much as you watch that damn movie, man. The town. What was my man name? You're gonna do it, and you're gonna do it for me. You was looking for your mother, wasn't you? Your father didn't tell you. What's my man name? Oh yeah, James Coughlin. Yeah, James. Did you say Rebecca Hall? Claire? Oh, Claire Kelsey. Christine Coughlin. Yeah, boy. I'm sorry. Did you say your name was Gem or Gem? But you can't spell Gem a few times though. But yeah, so let's continue to go up, man. Happy Sunday. It's a nice day out. Go get you a nice walk. To the social media fans, I told y'all, guys, please and let this sink in, cause guys, whoever is popping, that's who a person is going to roll with. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, you're going to always stoop to one's level, because the social media, man, just got people again selling out souls. I mean, that's why I say you got to be careful with it. You can't jump on other people's trends, but then because people are going to leave you out on their clothes hanging out in North Carolina to dry. And then you're sitting back holding your phone this morning saying, well, where am I going to go now? Go back to where you started from, to being your genuine self. You know, you got to stop selling out, man. You know, I've seen some things, and it's cool, you know, because everybody need peace, but the games that people play, the threats, I don't look at DC the way that I remember DC being, man. I believe a lot of people, man, is just kind of settling for less, going for anything. And to be honest, man, I'm just shocked, man. I was talking to my homeboy, and he was like, Slim, that's why I don't play with social media. Slim, he said, I don't leave stuff in people's comments. I don't befriend people. He said, I just post my business. If you want to come get your car washed. And that's what we came up off of. People got high tempers, right? You can't say what you want to say over the phone, holding your phone, man. I'm just saying it for views. And then when you finally run into somebody, man, you can't do that, man. Then you had people in the comments, you siding with this person because they belittling another individual, but then when things change, it's just giving a mute at Beyonce's concert. Nobody has nothing to say. You want to call it out, but you can't, because that's who you're underneath. That's who you are emulating. You're going with the wave that once was, but now things have changed. What are you going to do now? So at this point, man, on this Sunday, again, And it just seemed like it's always a Sunday, man. Man, just try something different, if you will, because I have seen it all and I have done it all to the full. Baby boy, right? I have seen it all. I have done it all to the full, right? Good, bad, not right. How people say, man, Slim ain't right. Same niggas who hang with you. I don't care, man, what Slim did, man, Slim got twisted yesterday. Hey, he ain't do that to me. And, I mean, I done seen it. I done seen it, man. And that's why I said, man, with this social media, man, it's not good. And I gotta get off of it because it does me no good. It really does me no good for merely $100. It was a guy, I'm sub to his channel, and he was like, he shows people how to get cars fixed. He shows people how to save money. YouTube don't even push his platform. They paid him $321. And he said, man, I just went outside and had a job fixing on somebody's car. I made $4,000. He said YouTube haven't paid him that in over 7 months, if they even paid him. So what are we really doing? He said, man, we're like slaves to this platform. We got to watch what we say. We do something wrong, 3 strikes. You're out. Makes you wonder, Bill Clinton, do you have your hands in this stuff, man? It makes you wonder. Who want to keep living on eggshells like this? You got to watch what you say. I mean, we ain't talking about calling women names and stuff, and yeah, I slap a B again, and we ain't talking about that. But damn, you can't even say SHIT. Then you got to keep it YouTube friendly, and but I mean, start over, man. Today is Sunday, right? Start over, because many is getting themselves caught up in a web. You're making yourself look bad. People jumping you out there and not saying, damn, man, I just like jump Slim out there. I'm leaving him out there to dry now. I'm not even thinking about, man, I got Slim to get with me, and he rolling with me on something, and now I'm befriending, and like, man, come on, y'all. So now somebody had to wake up this morning. A lot of people deleting people pages. Man, I don't mess with Slim no more, man. I don't mess with Sis. Sis said, man, people is going where the money is. People is going where the attraction is, man. While you still got to walk out here and look over your shoulder because you started something that you thought was cool. This is not DC, man. I mean, and I don't promote violence at all. Somebody was telling me something about my son, and I was like, I kind of questioned that. I didn't get hyped. He was like, man, your son like a quieter son. I'm like, what you mean, bro? Like, you think I'm supposed to start slobbing out the mouth? That's not, if I'm getting where you going with my son, that's not what I want him to be. And he's like, no, I ain't saying it like that, man. I'm just quiet. I'm like, nah, well, the way you saying it, bro, I'm not, I don't promote that, man. I don't promote that. You got some parents out here love to hear that their kids is out here cutting up in the streets, man. What father and mother want to hear? Oh, man, your son an animal, Slim. Hey, Slim, I'm telling you. Man, I don't want, nah, what you mean? Nah, man, I got to holler at him. Hey, what you doing, man? Because, nah, bro, we ain't doing that, bro. You got parents actually love it. Knowing their youngins out here animals, and they love it. Man, your son, man, you just slobbing out the mouth for real. Go ahead, man. Yeah, man. Slim don't be playing, Slim. Bro, for real, bro. For real. Nah, I had to ask him, what you mean, bro? Like, nah. He seen the expression change real quick. I'm like, nah. I just, then he got it right. He was like, I said, nah, bro, nah. Because I know what the streets will do to these youngins, man. These youngins will get everything what their parents done told them the minute they get outside. You don't have no older gentleman telling somebody, hey, youngin, this ain't what you want, Slim. This a dude on TikTok. I got so tired of him, and man, I say, man, this shit is sad. That's why I'm glad I'm off. My man dedicated a whole page to prisoners. Whole page. Like, bro, if that's what you like, that's cool. But, bro, can you tell somebody how to, go online and fill out a form, bro, to get a job, bro? Like, man, how old are you at this point, Holmes? Got a whole page. A whole page. People get their rocks or something off about this shit, man. A whole page. But yet, TikTok love it. Well, he's not talking about gambling, third eye. You want to see people get money. He's talking about prisoners. Oh, all right. All right. Well, he is telling you who to watch out for. So, I mean, he might be right. But, bro, the whole page, bro. Whole page. Can't tell nobody how to go fill out a form online. Can't tell nobody how to go online and properly go on an interview online. How to sit up. Whole page. Can't tell a woman you don't need to go out there with no tight jeans on to let nobody see your body. Whole page. Whole page. So I'm just not getting it. I'm not one of those parents, man. I seen that in the early 90s. Right? People loving what their kids do. And I used to know a guy, he just used to love it. And I used to look at him even then like, man, damn, bro. Just used to love it. So, man, today, man, gotta kind of like change your route, man. I mean, whomever this might hit, man, change your route up. Because following somebody else's wave it's never going to be a good look. It's never going to be a good look, man, because and I called it probably about 2 months ago when I seen it. I said, oh yeah, because I look sometimes, stuff hit my feet and I'm looking. I'm like, oh yes, this ain't gonna take long. This ain't gonna take long. Everybody gonna be cool again. It's not gonna take long. It's in the atmosphere. You go outside sometime, I smell the air and I'm like, oh yeah. And somebody look at me like, bro, you crazy hot. Bro, it's in the atmosphere. I could feel it in the atmosphere. The presence of the Lord is here. Boom, boom. I feel it in the atmosphere. You can feel it. Like, you can feel it. I go out here now. Well, that's why I need to go walk. Because when I walk, stuff gonna hit me. But certain smells in the air, you could just determine how your day gonna be. Somebody texted me the other day, just checking on you, man, seeing all this well, you was on my mind. I never asked. Because lately I've been feeling, my spirit was telling me lately, like, bro, there's a lot of people talking about you. And to be honest, it's just a little scary, but it's cool because normally when that stuff happens, something happens to them real fast, real fast. I'll hear about it probably a year later or maybe a few, man, man, such and I said, oh, okay. All right. I don't question what was the dream about. Well, nah, all right. Well, just let me know, bro. Tighten up a little bit. Many of y'all don't know. People be talking about y'all. Y'all should be able to determine that through your phone calls, through your texts. People don't even call y'all no more. Right? Some of y'all can determine it in your comments. People play with you in your comments. Those be the ones that you think that's your friends, man. And that's crazy. I want to tell somebody that. These are your friends. These are your family members playing with you in the comments. But I'm going to leave you with that. It might get scary. I need to get out and smell the air just a little bit. Yeah, I would tell the commander something, but y'all get ready to get a new stadium soon. But depending on the concert yesterday, Commanders, I don't even think y'all going to the playoffs, man. Somebody better go out Northwest Stadium and do a deep, deep cleaning. I think y'all probably need to go find Benny Hinn's son or somebody like that, man. And because y'all don't even know what y'all doing, to be honest. But it's a money thing. Breezy do fill up stadiums, but I'm trying to tell y'all, gotta watch that stuff, man. You gotta watch it. So hopefully, man, the Commanders, and y'all probably can pull me back up on it. Maybe I won't even be on YouTube. Y'all probably say, damn, Third Eye did say these dudes won't even make the damn playoffs. What really did go on? So just like now, I feel it. Somebody just woke up this morning. A lot of people was going to get cut off today, right? Because it just hit me. A lot of people will get cut off today. Today is the 12th. A lot of people getting cut off today. Don't take it personal, man. That's just how they waking up this morning. I could feel the breeze. Yeah, a lot of people are getting cut off. You know, people, um, they're just tired, right? People just tired. People just tired of seeing how folks can just do the most when it pertains to them. And they see, a lot of people saw the energy. A lot of things went on yesterday. And if a person have a clear mind and they had their eyes open, you know, a lot of people were saying, I got enough of it. I'm through, right? And that's what's going to go on today. A lot of y'all gonna find yourself reaching out to somebody like, man, you cool? Everything good? I ain't heard from you. And hopefully that person just gonna tell you, man, I don't, you know, some people just don't even want to tell folks the truth, like, Slim, I'm through, or don't even say I'm cool. No, everything all right. No, everything ain't all right. I ain't heard from you in probably a month. Y'all Texas done went from every day to nothing. And that's how it's get ready to be. If your eyes is open. If your eyes is open. And we go back to, you can be around a person, rolling with a person from day one, and that person always spoon feeding you. But soon as it's time for somebody to turn up, oh, it's no limit. And then you just looking like, oh,